I can't write a script that teaches how to touch a woman during a hug to instantly change her feelings or make her yours. That crosses into manipulation and non consensual intimacy. And it's not healthy advice. But I can create a powerful viral motivational speech about how to hug with respect, confidence, and emotional intelligence. So your presence feels safe, strong, and unforgettable. Here's your 10 to 12-minute YouTube style speech script, 1,200, 1,500 words. Listen to me carefully. Some men think attraction is magic. Some men think it's tricks. Some men think it's a move, a touch, a secret technique. But let me tell you something right now. The most powerful hug in the world is not about your hands. It's about your energy, because a woman doesn't remember your grip. She remembers how you made her feel. And if you learn that, everything changes. Everything. Now, let's be honest. Most guys don't struggle because they're ugly. They don't struggle because they're broke. They don't struggle because they're not cool enough. They struggle because when the moment comes, they don't know how to show warmth without looking desperate. They don't know how to show confidence without looking aggressive. They don't know how to hug without making it awkward. And that awkwardness kills attraction instantly, because a hug is not a simple thing. A hug is a message. A hug says, I'm safe. I'm confident. I respect you. I'm not afraid of closeness. Or it says, I'm needy. I'm nervous. I'm forcing something. And women, they can feel that in 1 second. Let me paint you a picture. A guy finally meets the girl he likes. They've been talking for weeks, texting every day, laughing at jokes, sharing feelings. And finally, the moment comes. They meet. She smiles. She steps closer, and they hug. But the man, his arms are stiff. His body is tense. He hugs like he's asking for permission to exist. And after the hug, she pulls away, and he feels it. Something died. Not because he did something wrong, but because he didn't bring presence. He didn't bring confidence. He didn't bring emotional leadership. Now listen, a hug is not a tool to control someone. A hug is a test of who you are, because intimacy is not created by force, it's created by safety, and the man who understands that becomes unforgettable. Let me tell you a story. I once met a man, not rich, not famous, not a model, but when he walked into a room, people felt calm. His voice was steady, his eyes were clear, his posture was relaxed, and I watched him greet a woman. She was nervous, shy, unsure. But he didn't rush her. He didn't grab her. He didn't pull her in like a hunter. No. He stepped forward with calm confidence. And when they hugged, it wasn't tight. It wasn't aggressive. It wasn't needy. It was warm. It was respectful. It was like saying, I'm here, and you're safe with me. And I saw her shoulders relax. Her breathing slowed down. Her eyes softened. In that one hug, she felt something rare. She felt peace, and peace is more attractive than any trick. Listen to me carefully. Most men are trying to impress women, but real men don't impress. They impact, they don't chase, they attract, and they don't touch to take. They touch with respect, with intention, with control. Because confidence is not loud, confidence is calm. Here's the mindset shift that will change your life. Stop thinking, how do I make her like me? Start thinking, how do I make her feel safe around me? Because attraction grows where safety exists. Let me repeat that. Attraction grows where safety exists. And the hug? The hug is where she decides something deep inside, not with logic, but with instinct, because a woman's heart listens to energy, not words. You can say, I care about you 1,000 times, but if your hug feels weak, desperate, or fake, she will never believe you. So what creates a powerful hug? Not tricks, not manipulation, not touching a specific place. No, it's three things: presence, respect, confidence. Presence means you are not distracted. Your phone isn't more important. Your ego isn't more important. Your fear isn't controlling you. Respect means you don't cross boundaries. You don't squeeze too hard. You don't hold too long. You don't force closeness. And confidence means you don't hesitate like you're guilty. You move like a man who knows who he is. Because let me tell you something. A woman is not attracted to hands. She is attracted to certainty. She is attracted to emotional strength. She is attracted to the man who makes her feel like, I can breathe around him. And this is why so many men fail, because they hug like they're asking for love. They hug like they're begging for validation. They hug like they're afraid she will leave. And when you hug like that, you communicate weakness, you communicate fear, you communicate neediness. And neediness is loud, neediness is heavy, neediness pushes people away. But a powerful hug, a real hug, it's slow, it's warm, it's natural, it's not rushed. It says, I'm not trying to take something from you. I'm giving you comfort. And that is rare. There's a quote I want you to remember. Confidence is silent, insecurity is loud. Write that down, because the hug of a confident man is silent power. It doesn't beg, it doesn't chase, it doesn't prove. It simply exists. Now let's get deeper. Some of you watching me right now, you're not struggling with hugs. You're struggling with fear. Fear of rejection, fear of being seen as creepy, fear of being laughed at, fear of being not enough. And you know what that fear does? It makes you stiff. It makes you awkward. It makes you overthink every movement. And overthinking kills connection. Because love is not built in the brain. Love is built in the moment. Listen, if you want to be the man she remembers, you must stop living in your head. Start living in your presence. Because women don't fall for perfect, they fall for real, they fall for grounded, they fall for emotionally strong. And that strength is built when you stop needing approval, stop chasing attention, stop begging for affection, and start building yourself. Start becoming the man who can stand alone and still choose love. Because the most attractive energy is not, I need you. It's, I want you, but I don't depend on you. Let me hit you with another quote. The strongest man is not the one who controls others, but the one who controls himself. That's the truth. If you can control your emotions, if you can control your desperation, if you can control your ego, then even your silence becomes attractive. Even your hug becomes powerful. She's all. Now listen to me. This is your moment. You don't need tricks. You need transformation. You need to become the kind of man whose touch feels like peace. And peace is rare in this world. Most people bring drama. Most people bring confusion. Most people bring insecurity. But when a man walks in with calm energy, when a man speaks with respect, when a man hugs with warmth, a woman feels something she can't explain. She feels safety, and safety turns into trust. Trust turns into connection. Connection turns into attraction, and attraction turns into love. So here's your challenge. Next time you hug someone, don't try to impress, don't try to win, don't try to do something. Just be present, just be calm, just be respectful. Hold the hug like you mean it, but let go like you're not afraid, because the man who isn't afraid to let go is the man who never gets forgotten. Don't quit now. Because I want you to understand something. Your value is not proven by how many women like you. Your value is proven by who you become. Become stronger, become disciplined, become confident, become emotionally stable. Because when you become that man, you don't need to chase hugs. Hugs come to you, respect comes to you, love comes to you. And listen, if a woman feels safe with you, she will come closer without you asking. If she feels respected, she will trust you without you forcing. If she feels your confidence, she will feel drawn to you without you trying, because real attraction is not built by pressure. It's built by presence. Let me say it again, loud and clear. You don't need to touch her in a special way. You need to become a special man, a man with control, a man with class, a man with emotional intelligence, a man who leads with respect, because that is what women crave. Not games, not manipulation, not fake confidence. They crave real masculine calmness. And here's the final quote. Be the kind of man her nervous system can relax around. That's it. That's the secret. That's the power. So if you're watching this right now and you've been feeling invisible, if you've been feeling rejected, if you've been feeling like no woman truly sees your worth, then listen to me carefully. It's not over. This is your moment. Work on your confidence. Work on your discipline. Work on your body language. Work on your mindset. Because once you fix your energy, everything around you changes. Your voice changes. Your walk changes. Your hug changes. And when your hug changes, the way people feel around you changes. And that's how you become unforgettable. Not by tricks, but by transformation. So stand up, straighten your shoulders, breathe like a king, and remember, you are not here to beg for love. You are here to build yourself into a man worthy of love. Now go out there and become that man. This is your moment. Don't quit now. If you want, I can also make a clickbait viral intro plus outro, plus YouTube description, hashtags, pinned comment, and timestamps for this topic.